Day in the life of Paramore. This is our schedule for every day. It's really weird to not have anything planned, but somebody else plans out your day for you and they give it to you on a piece of paper. But it makes life easy. It's pretty awesome where we have to be, exactly what time, and exactly what we're doing, what time we go on stage.
We know when we wake up in the morning we're going to have a meet and greet at some point in the day. We're going to have sound check. And a lot of times there are little radio visits or performances that we have to, wake up early and do. There's things like that you know are going to happen. Some days you wake up stoked to do it, and some days you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like crap, I'm miserable, and I don't want to pretend that I feel awesome. Like, you feel like it's just Groundhog Day,
We got to go to a lot of cool cities on this tour. I just love going to all the cities so I can eat the food that they have there that we don't have here.
Zach talks about food every time he talks. Sorry.
Chipotle, I know, I'm so hungry right now. A couple of my favorite places that we went to on this tour, I like the West Coast a lot because there's, of course, Taylor's gonna laugh. I always talk about food. In-N-Out. I mean, it's just so good.
Unbelievable.
But Seattle was really sweet. We saw Def Cab play in their hometown. That was really fun. Played a really cool festival. I played my new drum kit. It was amazing. And it's basically like the woods out here. It's just leaf camo. It's amazing.
We got to play Central Park, which was beautiful. I've really never been to Central Park, and especially the area we played. It was cool. You couldn't even see any buildings really, and you almost didn't feel like you were in New York, but you had the New York crowd, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
And I love the South too, like the Southeast. Is that how you say it? Mm-hmm. Like kind of where we live, and I don't know. I like playing Memphis and Arkansas.
We played in Little Rock, which is where I was born, so it's kind of my hometown. Had a lot of family there that had never seen us play before, and it was really an amazing thing. It was awesome. We played in Memphis, which was another hometown. It's cool. It's always fun to have your family come out.
Chicago was unbelievable. It was really cool. I had some really good pizza.
Chicago was probably one of my favorite shows, and we got it on film. What more can you say?
It was really sweet. Like, I love being in Chicago, and the show was just amazing. And
people were dancing, singing so loud. Like, it was probably the loudest show on the tour. Like, people were practically bouncing off the walls, and it wasn't a small place. It was like a theater kind of setting where you had like sort of grand looking column type things on the walls. Like, it was super just fancy pants, but like there was a rock show there that night, man. It was awesome.
The kids, I don't know if it, Chicago is always great, but I don't know if it was because the kids knew they were being filmed that they went extra crazy, but it was unbelievable. I saw like some kid in the front, like headbanging to like our soft songs just because the camera was on him, but it was awesome. I loved it. So it was one of the best shows on the tour, if not the best.
It was just some raw passion that night, raw energy. There were times at that show I just kind of stood there and was like, I don't believe this is happening. And I'm so psyched we got it on film, because it's a show I don't ever want to forget, and I can't possibly remember every moment of it without having it recorded, so I'm glad I'll get to relive it anytime I want. And you will too.
That's your rule! I messed up a couple times, but it's okay. That's just gonna show them that we played it live and we didn't lip sync,
We went platinum. Woo!
so we went to New York to play our show at Central Park.
They told us that we need to go to the label. We go over there, and we didn't know this, but our family was there, and we kind of did a fake interview.
I had to like sort of separate from the pack for a little bit to put some makeup on and try to look presentable. And when I came back, I went looking for the guys. I was like, where are they? And I thought I was late because everyone was getting ready for press. So I started walking around, and I walked up these steps.
It turned out to be that Haley accidentally walked upstairs and ruined the surprise party.
I walked into a room full of everyone we work with, our families, everyone. And as I got there and people started to see me walk in, music started playing. It was like, that's what you get when you let your heart win. And then, like, over here, people were clapping, woo! Yeah!
Like, the rest of the band was sitting in a room because we weren't supposed to go upstairs yet. And everybody started and she was like, oh no, and she ran downstairs.
And I ruined our surprise platinum plaque presentation party.
But it was cool because we went back up and everybody was like, yeah, yeah.
But it was crazy, you know, these huge plaques with the platinum record in the middle. It's amazing to think that a record we put out went platinum, sold 1 million records. It's, you know, it's definitely a dream come true for me.
This is so crazy! I can't believe this. Hey, yeah, sure. This is like pictures galore. It's like a photo shoot.
It was an amazing accomplishment, something that, to be honest, in my wildest dreams, I would have never even thought that happened.
It's crazy because, especially like at this time, like in CD sales, like no one sells that.
It's been such a blessing to be a part of something that really made it. It feels good.
We have an amazing label. We have an amazing team that works for us, and like they always, you know, we work hard as a band, but they're always there backing us completely on everything that we do, every decision that we make and risk that we take. They believe in us, and it's cool to see them, you know, really push and work hard for us, and to know that we like got to this point together. It was just a great day. There it is. It's on my wall if you want to pan over there, Brandon. Slightly larger than the gold plaque, I would say.
I'm definitely thankful for it, and I feel really blessed, and I want to thank our fans for that, because they're the reason we were able to, you know, to get to that point.
New York was a huge day for our band and for everyone that works like on anything.